Red Bull could be about to lose Max Verstappen. If Max isn't second place by the summer break, he has an exit clause in his contract that allows him to leave, and Red Bull are terrified. They are sweating big time. Apparently, they've been running around frantically trying to renegotiate with Max and his manager to get him locked in. They're rumoured to have offered millions to Max in a bid to buy him out of the exit clause. And they must be reading the papers because Max has also been rumoured to have been having talks with Mercedes again. So there's a few things to unpack here. Where is Max actually going to end up? And will he use his exit clause? We'll get to that a little bit later in the video. But firstly, this apparent offer from Mercedes. Apparently, there's been an offer on the table from Toto, so let's get into it. Now, we already know that there were other offers on the table when it came to Charles Leclerc, and I reckon that one of those was probably Mercedes. And now that he's locked in with Ferrari by extending his contract for another 2 years, Mercedes have looked at Max again. According to Ralf Schumacher, the brother of Michael Schumacher, Toto recently made a backroom offer to Max, but it was a bit of a lowball offer. It also doesn't sound like it was anything official if it did happen. Maybe Toto was testing the waters a bit, dipping a toe into the swimming pool of deceit to test Max's loyalty to Red Bull. Who knows? Max's dad has commented on Schumacher's claims, calling them completely untrue, and he insisted that this actually never happened. He took to Instagram and he said, "Ralph, again, you bring wrong information." So myself, I'm not entirely sure what to believe there, but I honestly don't think that it's crazy to believe that Toto wouldn't at the very least make a little joke about coming to Mercedes. By the way, this is all terrible news for George Russell if this is true. Right, let's get on to what Max is actually going to do and if he's going to stay with Red Bull. So what do we actually know about this? Yes, there is an exit clause in his contract which is pretty much guaranteed to be in effect by the summer break. I just don't see how he's going to jump up to second place by then. He needs a few miracles to happen for that to be possible. So it sounds like this exit clause will be an option for him. However, his manager made a statement that apparently Max wants to finish his career with Red Bull. Now that could mean loads of different things. All he said was that he wants to, not that he will. So does that mean that he wants to remain with Red Bull for his whole career? If so, how long is that actually going to be? Is this potentially a hint at his retirement sometime in the next few years? Or does it mean that he wants to finish this current contract with Red Bull and then sail off into the sunset with his multiple world championships and a bankload of money and Daniel Kvyat's ex-missus? Side note, I hope that Daniel Kvyat is doing okay. He lost everything to Max. His seat at Red Bull, his missus, God knows what else. You gotta feel for him. I'm rooting for you, buddy. Anyway, aside from the exit clause, if his current contract locks him in until 2028, does he plan to end his career with them in that way? Or do we look at things in a very different light and say, hang on a minute, all that he said is that he wants to end his career with Red Bull. So technically, that also aligns with him moving to Mercedes or any other team, spending a few years there, and then going back to Red Bull for a final year or two, and then maybe call it a day. That would technically still align with what he's said, so it's not impossible. It looks to me like Max is keeping his options open, and you can't blame him for that. He is the hot property that every team wants a piece of. I don't think that a single other team would turn him down if he turned up on their doorstep with a suitcase full of trophies and said, "Get rid of one of your drivers, I'm here now." He knows that he's got the power to pretty much go anywhere that he wants. And recently, he has been super critical of Formula One and how he doesn't think it's pure racing anymore. So unless anything actually changes, he'll probably just wait it out before deciding whether to carry on or not and who to carry on with. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. It really does mean a lot. And if you enjoyed the video, please do hit the like and the subscribe button. It is the best way to support the channel. Cheers.